Good morning, grade 3. I welcome you to a brand new social studies lesson. Today we are going to review everything that we've learned in chapter 3, unit 2, lessons 1, 2, and 4. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So I want all of you to open your books, your social studies practice books to page number 29 and 30. And we're going to look at lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 4. So let's begin with lesson 1. Let's read the directions. Use the terms listed in each box to fill in the blanks. And you can see there are terms right here in this word box. I want you to pause this video and read the terms. Then I will help you and guide you as to where you're going to put those terms. Great. So I'm assuming that you've paused the video and you read the word in the box. Great. Let's try to figure out what word fits where. So let's read the first sentence. Geographers use different equator, including globes and maps, different hemispheres, including globes and maps, different aerial, no, definitely not the word. Geographers use different geographic tools, including globes and maps. That's right. The answer is geographic tools. And again, you can go through this picture that I've put in for your aid. Great. Let's look at the next sentence. An blank view shows what a place looks like from the air. So an blank view from the air. Air, aerial, the answer is aerial. Great, let's look at the next sentence. The largest land areas on Earth are called equator. No, hemispheres. Hemispheres are the division, the dividing parts of the on the globe. So no, can't be hemispheres. So let me think. Can't be hemispheres. Largest land areas on Earth, and the answer is continents. Great. On a globe, Earth is divided into. Here is where you're going to put hemispheres. Now, many of you made this mistake while we were attempting at this page in the class. So please do not forget that the Earth is divided into two hemispheres, and thanks to the equator. Great, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And there are two more hemispheres, right? We know about it, and that's the western and eastern hemisphere, thanks to the prime meridian right there. Great, let's look at the last sentence. The blank is an imaginary line that divides the northern and southern hemisphere, and the answer is equator. Great, let's look at lesson number 2. Each place on earth has blank that makes it special. So each place on earth has what? Mountain range, vegetation, valley. Not every place has a mountain range or valley or vegetation or plateau. So the answer is physical features right there. Next, one kind of feature is a chain of mountains. Chain of mountains, remember the word mountain range. Let's go to the next sentence. A low area of land is called a blank. What is it called? And it may lie between two mountain areas. So what's the answer? A lowland between two mountains is a valley. That's right. Right there, you can see that picture. A blank is another kind of landform that has high, steep sides and a flat top. Well, you can see that's it's a high landform with steep sides and a flat top. Plateau. Here you can see the red mesa. Now, well, plateaus are larger and mesas are smaller. So here we're going to use the word plateau in this blank. Climate affects the blank of a place. Climate affects the vegetation of a place, right? So if you're living in a desert, hot, arid, less rain, you're going to have plants like cactus, thick leaves, etc. If you're living in a rainforest, lots of rain, humidity, rich soil, then you're going to have a rainforest. So vegetation is the answer. Great. Let's look at lesson number 4. Here again, I want you to pause. I want you to try the answers on the slide, and then when you're done, let's talk about lesson 4. Great. So I'm assuming that you've done that and you've tried. Let's start solving. Each community has valuable natural resources. Every community has valuable natural resources, and they're different from place to place, or they could be the same, or they could be an add-on or less. Great. Let's look at the next sentence. Land, water, animals, and blank are all natural resources. Land, water, animals, and minerals are all natural resources. Great. There's another natural resource. Let's talk about that. People use another natural resource, blank, for heat or energy, and that is, that's right, fuel. Fossil fuel. We've spoken about it, we've read about it, we've researched about it, we've seen how it's formed, the dinosaur fossils, remember? Yes, great. Let's look at this paragraph. We cannot run out of some resources. So if you cannot run out of some resources, that means you can have them back again. These are your renewable resources. They can be renewed. And these include plants, animals. We must carefully watch how we use other resources. A blank resource cannot be made quickly or at all by nature or by people. So a resource that's nature given and cannot be made very quickly or replaced very quickly by nature or by people is a non-renewable resource, and we've spoken about these, the fossil fuels. Spoke about oil, natural gas, coal, how it's formed and how it took millions of years for the nature to take all those dinosaur bones and apply that heat and pressure and give you fossil fuels. So non-renewable resources. Great. So, grade 3, I want you to complete today's assignment. Please review your map skills in page 20, 22, and 23 in your practice books, and also these pages 29 and 30 for a very easy quiz that will cover all the concepts that we've learned in lesson 1, 2, 3, chapter 3. So, best of luck, grade 3.